What's up, everybody? Awesome from Valvetronic Designs. I'm wearing my Sway hoodie, which means you know why we're making this video. We're making this video because we want to win the LP550-2 Gallardo Spider that Ed Bolin is selling for $35,000. Here's our plan, here's what we're going to do, and you can guarantee that we're going to make it happen. Now allow me to elaborate as to the reason why I believe Valvetronic Designs should be selected to win this Lamborghini Gallardo. There's a lot of shops out there that have 10, 15 shop cars. There's a lot of YouTube channels that have lots of cars. And there's also a lot of people, individuals, who like to build cars who have lots of cars. Now, Valvetronic Designs only has two. We have an E92 M3 and an F80 M3. And for a pretty large team, that's a very small amount of project cars. So you can guarantee that this project will actually get completed. A lot of these other shops or other people, they may say that these things are going to get done, but it gets pushed by the wayside. It's not going to happen. There are delays. We're going to make sure this happens. And we'll even guarantee that even more with this stipulation. If the car is not done within 1 calendar year, we will sell it back to Ed, regardless of the condition that it is in, for $35,000. Doesn't matter if it's been repainted, everything's fixed, have a full exhaust, doesn't matter. If it's not fully done, we'll sell it back to Ed. The second reason, which I believe is far more valuable and important than the first, is there have been a lot of people along the Valvetronic Designs journey that have helped us, whether it's taking a chance, taking a risk, or sticking their neck out for myself, my partners, or the Valvetronic Design brand as a whole. There are so many people in this world that we would love to say thank you to, and what a better way to say thank you than getting them behind the wheel of their first Lamborghini if they've never driven one. People from professors at my university to people I've met in the industry have given me incredible guidance. There's no way that I could really repay these people, but I'd love the opportunity to give that a shot by letting them drive a Lamborghini Gallardo with one of the world's greatest stories behind it. Phase one is what we call the fun phase. What we're gonna do is the weather here in Pennsylvania and also where I live in Boston is completely garbage. It's snowy, icy, sounds like perfect weather for a convertible Lamborghini Gallardo to be your daily driver. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll daily drive the car, put some winter tires on it. Hopefully it is able to move somewhat with the rear wheel drive, but it's gonna be an absolute blast and we're super excited for that. We're gonna film a video with Tedward Drives. He posted a video roughly 3 years ago that went viral, almost 5 million views at this point, of him and a friend of mine named Safi. Both of them got together, they took a Lamborghini Huracan Performante, they attached some skiers to the back, and they went for a drive through the Boston winter in a blizzard. Sounds like a great time, and we're gonna do the exact same thing with this Gallardo, but also have the top down. What could be better? The next phase is going to be the rebirth phase of this car. We assume there's gonna be lots of problems, obviously running the car with the top down in very challenging weather. It's gonna be just like the Miata in that case. If you guys have seen my Miata story on VinWiki, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. The top can never be up on the Miata, and it'll be the exact same for the Gallardo. But in phase two, we're gonna fix all the weird issues that have gone on with this car and give this car a new start. We're going to fix the top, fix all the weird issues, bring it back to full OEM type compliance as if you had just picked this car up. And we're also going to stick swap the car. I'm a big manual fan, such as Ed, and we're gonna make sure that this car has the full driving experience that it always should have had. E-gear, not the way to go, but a gated 6-speed will be absolutely perfect. Additionally, we're going to remove the transmission, and we're also going to pull the engine and build a custom set of equal length race headers like we do for the R8s and some of the Huracans. We're going to build equal length race headers for this and combine it with one of our bespoke titanium full exhausts out the back to give this car a truly unique high-pitched sound, just like the R8 in this video. You can hear the car sounds absolutely ridiculous and very untraditional compared to most of the 5.2 V10 cars. Lastly, the best part of the rebirth phase is we're going to repaint the car Verde Draco. I was never a fan of this color until I saw Ed's Mercy in person, and I absolutely fell in love with it, and it would be a very fitting staple to have this car match Ed Bolin's car in terms of color. We're super excited about the Verde Draco because it will be the world's only and the world's first Verde Draco Gallardo. We've got a paint shop lined up. We've got a full shop that's going to help us do the stick swap and do all the maintenance to the Gallardo. So we'll be in very good shape with all these things. Lastly, we want to do a full rags to riches transformation for this car. Starting where we are now, getting the car in its very terrible state. And in 2022, we're going to have it at our booth for Valvetronic Designs at SEMA with a bunch of other cars, and we will make sure it happens. We look forward to 2022 at SEMA, where you guys can see this car in its full glory at the Valvetronic Designs booth. So vote for us. We're very excited to make it happen, and we will guarantee that we will make this happen. Stay tuned with us on social media at Valvetronic. Subscribe here to our YouTube channel, and get ready for quite the adventure.